Hi, this is Jim Sackman, and this is my first in my series of my video blogs on branding. And a little bit about myself. I'm a Focal Point certified business coach and would love to talk to you anytime about any of your issues associated with your business. But let's talk about branding. First off, you need to understand what your brand is. And most people, when they talk about branding in terms of marketing, deal with their logos, their taglines, and many other memory hooks about your company. But you need to understand that your brand is not your logo or any of your other marketing. Your brand is your unique value proposition in the eyes of your customer. Now, I've worked for other companies in the past, and one of them was named Advanced Fibre Communications. And we spent a lot of time doing marketing and logo creation and branding of our product. But many of our, especially our early on customers, knew the product as simply as the AFC. And that was as strong a brand as you can imagine because they took the value of the product and what it meant to them and took it into their own heart, which is what you want. Because your marketing logos and taglines are simply memory hooks. What does that mean? So once you've established value with the customer of your brand, all the other paraphernalia that comes with branding does is remind the customer every single time they see that logo, that brand, that tagline of who you are and what you mean to them. But in fact, the brand is the sum of all your actions. So if you think about it, if you go to a store and you have a bad experience that presents a negative brand, many times you won't return to the store. But other brands have created long-term value for customers by providing some value that the customers like. Apple's a classic example of that, where there are many people who view Apple as a premium brand for which they will not go to some other vendor. So if you want to understand your brand, it's not your logo, your marketing, it's what you do and how you act with your customers through all parts of your business. So thank you very much. This is Jim Sackman again. Change your business, change your life.